Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Switzerland.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, since it first opened its doors back in the mid-1990s, this most splendid of venues in European football has delivered so many memorable games, and it is time once more to lose ourselves in these superb scenes. Just feel it. So we're very much on the way now. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, football certainly runs deep in the Reinders family, but unlike his father or brother, this guy Tiani Reinders is someone who can take control of the game from centre midfield. I suspect we're going to see a little bit of everything from him here. He's box to box.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him.
It's a promising position.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
That's going across goal. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Oh, super ball.
Decent chance!
Goal! Switzerland! And Switzerland take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
17.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Lang.
De Jong.
And this is Depay. Oh, such a clever touch. He's cut it out.
Memphis Depay clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Well, that has not gone well. Caresses it through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Reinders. And it's Hatto. Memphis Depay! And a neat finish! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So they have it all to do again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And he's managed to get free. And here's Mbolo. Good ball, good take. Foot in. Looking to play him in. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Tries one from range. And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Reinders certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
This ended up in no man's land. Now it's Somerville. Goes for a shot! Goal, the Netherlands! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
The Netherlands with the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That's beautifully weighted. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Half an hour played now. Now it's Somerville. Lang. Hato. He has found the way through. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. The Netherlands with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he was quick to react. Can he spark a counter here? Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Switzerland are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Now he's got space here. Somerville wants to run onto this. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Cross in, looks like a good one. Vargas. And here's Depay. Reinders. Can he get on the end of this? No way through, so back it comes. He's had a shot! It's hit the upright. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Not the most accurate pass. Memphis Depay. It's Memphis Depay! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
De Jong gathers from the goal kick, threads one in. That's the keeper's ball.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vargas looking to add to his goal. That's a shade optimistic. That's the end of the first 45. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're underway for the second half.
Switzerland really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Freuler. And it's Xhaka. Xhaka! And that is out of play. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, a delicate chip through. Tries to pass it through. Reinders. This is De Jong. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Now it's Somerville. Aims beyond the defence. Has to go back here. Oh, he's having a go! Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Ricardo Rodriguez. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a good run he's making out on the left. It's a pretty loose pass. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Freuler, who's set up 1 goal so far. Pass is just off target.
The attendance for this match was 52,820.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nicely weighted ball. Space for him to turn and look.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Lang. Hato. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Freuler. Lang. Hato. Hato venturing down the left. Lang. Oh, good take in a good area. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
It's a good foot in there. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Zakaria. Zakaria pokes it out wide. For Granit Xhaka. Xhaka powering forward here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Reinders defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Takes a shot!
Substitution for Switzerland. Number 11. Number 8. Freuler. Number 17. Coming on the field. Number 16. Number 15. Number 23. Substitution in progress.
It's a throw-in. Dumfries. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Mbolo. He's had it taken off him. And it's skewed away. And he shoots! Now that is commitment to the cause. It's their second corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, they can break here. Reinders. That's tidy. Dumfries. Swings in a shot at goal!
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Now it's Mbolo. And he stands tall, impenetrable. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Weghorst. Real chance!
The Netherlands nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Two added minutes
Looking for the
has
run.
been indicated.
Now it's Weghorst. Knocks it into space. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Now it's Mbolo. And no, that was never going to make it. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Switzerland played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling
Just a
utterly
quick
deflated.
announcement. It is now time for our special lottery.
What are your thoughts
Please
on today's
grab the
game
ticket.
then? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action. The Netherlands have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has... Oh, he's been caught napping! Well, that is one way to stop him. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's De Jong. That is a great pick out. He might be in. Somerville! Goal, the Netherlands! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He'll try from distance! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Reinders is wide and looking to get onto this. Lang has it in a wide position. Good read, needed to be. So what can they make of this? De Jong with the slide tackle there.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's chosen to go back. Oh, that's superb. Tries a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Shot at goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish imperfection.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's a searching pass. Will play through for the wide man. Elvedi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Looking to play him in. Freuler finding himself in space. And it's hoisted. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Freuler. Lang. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Switzerland disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And the counter is on. Dumfries.
The Netherlands definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Granit Xhaka.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Looking for the run. Memphis Depay. Oh, now he can run away with it. Memphis Depay couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
And he's straight offside. Freuler. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Now it's Vargas. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Reinders.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Vargas. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh no, he's got that wrong. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Switzerland unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
On the road outside the stadium.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. The second period is underway.
Switzerland can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Memphis Depay did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, can he get onto this? Granit Xhaka. It's Freuler. Zakaria. Not the most accurate pass. Hato. Oh, that's a key interception. Granit Xhaka. Oh, that's delightful. Freuler. The Netherlands are looking to break at pace. Verbruggen punts it upfield.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Freuler. Plays a sharp little ball here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Van Dijk. The pressing's intense, and it's played off. Dumfries bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He's picked his way through. Rodriguez.
Switzerland really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's going for goal! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
It's gone out for a throw-in.
Oh, it's played into the area. Goes for a shot! And he's quick to get rid.
Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Memphis Depay.
Well, that looks a decent ball.
Oh, he's bustling through. It's Memphis Depay! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Memphis Depay deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Freuler. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Elvedi kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Flashes an impressive jump. And there's a goal. Switzerland are all square. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Number 7, Embolo. Substitution for Netherlands, number 10.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
17.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Coming on the field.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Number 16, number 8.
And he shoots! Brilliant from Gakpo! A finish right from the top draw! And again they hit the front. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
The Netherlands have their lead.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Time is running out here.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Ambitious ball here. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, just the keeper now.
He's having a shot!
Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
The Netherlands given another corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, he's had a shot! And that's a sharp finish.
And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Van Dijk can clear it away. Now it's Weghorst.
There will be 3
Played
minutes
through for him.
added time.
Climax!
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Now it's Weghorst. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Granit Xhaka. And that will be it. Switzerland were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The excitement already palpable. Well, this, of course, a venue that needs no introduction. To many around the world, simply the home of football. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much... Big chance! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Diamante are such an adept counter-attacking team.
Goes for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. That is a little undercooked. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. Ronaldinho. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well read, and the danger is averted. McTominay. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Can he get it through? It's a goal kick. Iniesta gathers from the goal kick. Drogba, who's set up one goal so far. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, nicely intercepted. He's looking wide. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Marcelo. Knocks it out wide. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's hit the uprights. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And the shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And this is Neymar. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And he's decided to go for it.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And that pass just didn't quite work. Marcelo can see things others simply cannot.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And it's crossed. A header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rui Costa. Iniesta. Tries to play it through. Desai. More and more pressure on the ball here. Cafu. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And this is Hullet. He's onside. McTominay, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, well played, well played. McTominay. Ronaldinho. This is promising. Applies the finish! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Looking for options for movement. Defending was strong and firm. Saka showed plenty. Del Piero! And again, he is at his elastic best.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
And claimed it back swiftly. And that brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Goals, goals and more goals. That's been the story of the half. The team separated by the tiniest of margins at the break. So we're underway for the second half.
Diamante definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Oh, they could be caught out here. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Corner number 2 then. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Silvestre charging forward down that flank. Silvestre, cross flung in towards the middle. Long ball looking to counter. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now what about a counter-attack? Rodri tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Rijkaard.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Del Piero. He has found the way through. Aims beyond the defence.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Pass somewhat off target. So we've reached the hour mark.
The attendance for this match
Your
was
impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Saka. Oh, super find. Desai did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Foot in. Rui Costa. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Puyol kept his eye on it, and he's there. Iniesta, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Rodri, and it's McTominay, and it's Drogba. Oh, it's come loose. He is through here. And this is Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho proves just a little bit too strong. Corner number 3 coming up. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Saka running with intent. He's a sharp little
Shot, surely!
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And no, he's seen through all of that.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And this is Del Piero. Knocks it into space. Del Piero. And that is expertly dealt with. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Neymar picks it up out wide, looking to play him in. Here comes the cross.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And no, that was never going to make it. Piqué. Rodri. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Oh, good-looking ball. I think we're just about done here. And this is Ronaldo. No, he's not getting past him there. That'll be a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Didier Drogba. Number 24, Ronaldinho. Number 16, Rodri. Coming on the field, number 7, Kaká. Number 22, Bergkamp. Number 4, Rijkaard.
Nice touch. He's found a way through. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, some astute defending there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And they win it back again. And that will be it. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
What
are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I was expecting this game to be put to bed a lot earlier.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, this must be one of the most spectacular sights in football. Stand upon stand, stacked each on top of the other, right up to the sky, in order to accommodate the vast fan base of La Boca's Docklands. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Well, Wayne Rooney's role today will be crucial. We all know of his qualities as a goal scorer, but a lot's going to be expected from his creativity too. It's very rare for a striker to have such wonderful vision.
Yeah, he's a player whose performances always have an influence on the game one way or another.
Yeah, he's going to have to play the role of distributor, ball carrier and link man, and sometimes even track back. But he can do it all. He has an incredible work rate and an insatiable desire for victory.
Cafu, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Rooney. And the ball's come loose here.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Quick look, then plays it in. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And he's managed to get free.
Oh, really well played.
McTominay played out to the left flank. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Neither side yet able to find the net. Ronaldinho. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's a little off target. And it's McTominay. Well, now he... McTominay! Off the post! And the pass is intercepted. He's found a way through. It is a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, sweet feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. McTominay. Another pass just keeps... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Drogba. Hoisted in. Mbappe is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Kashima Antlers have reclaimed it.
Kashima Antlers always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top...
Applies the finish! And it's Rodri. He's going for goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. McTominay! And another try! And it's a goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Cafu. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Now it's Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe. And here's Ronaldinho. That's a piece.
Real chance!
Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Modric. And he's picked out the run. He has found the way through. And for the first half, that is that. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Some first half thoughts?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
So it has been pretty frantic here, everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 9, número 15, número 7. Entran número 18, número 22.
Get things going again.
Número 20.
Piemonte can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Haaland, renowned for his long-range shooting. Mohamed Salah has it in a wide position. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's being a shoots! It's hit the upright. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected. It's a corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Neymar. He's picked his way through. There's the delivery. And that's the keeper's ball. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. That's tidy. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Marcelo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mohamed Salah, oh that's fabulous. And he's following up!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Ronaldinho just eases him off the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's burst through. In with the challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Played in with purpose. Might be danger here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Piemonte couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's McTominay. Foot in. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Haaland, and he's intervened well there. And it's Ronaldinho, and the through ball. That's the keeper's ball.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Played out wide. It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's a sharp little ball here. Now, this could be a chance. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Haaland, and he shoots! Oh, the ball's... Oh, it's fallen loose again! And a neat finish! They have stolen level at the last! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
So we have movement on both benches. So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Takes a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Yamal plays it short. Swings it across. Oh, well played. Great chance! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Vinicius Junior. Marcelo ploughing through the middle. Bellingham. It's a pretty loose pass. McTominay stood up well to him there. Mohamed Salah. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, such a clever touch. He is through here. And that is that. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. McTominay claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something. Not ideal for either side, of course, although if you look at the overall balance of things, neither did enough to win this, and I think the result is quite fair.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.